It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington, Kentucky, home of the Wildcats. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollock with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Let's see what they do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. High coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Good, right down the boulevard. And the Dogs have it with a 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The run from the shotgun. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. And defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Williams. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Georgia hunkers down in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense...
we're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, though.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the W.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now the play fake. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Georgia sends out the punt team. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here.
And that is a backbreaker. It's 4th down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff. But, you know, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. Makes a grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space.
And that's exactly what the defense wants you to do. Go east-west, and the quarterback gets strung out, doesn't pull the trigger and really make a decision. You'd like to see him stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, get more of a plus yardage on this play. Nice job by the defense.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. They'll throw it from the red zone. Quick completion on the out. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Touchdown, Georgia! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials in the replay booth will overturn the call. On the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's complete to the left. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Oh, and the attempt is no good. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. And the Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Going with the ground game left. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. The Dogs come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. They'll try to get it in with the run. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Grabbed behind the line, it's Williams. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, and a nice job in the 4th quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. The running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Let's send the tight end in motion. They'll run play action. He rifles one deep to the left. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. Uga trying to make this red zone trip pay off. Gonna look downfield again. Got it in the middle, it's Scott. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on 1st and goal, but they can also drain the clock. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Dogs!
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive.
Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the tight end. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. They'll line up for a second down play. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Leaves it with the running back. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stopped him short of the marker. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They kick it away on fourth down. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Off play action. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Taylor wants to throw it. He wants a big play here late. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking a deep shot. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And it's nice to play defense when you know it's a passing situation. They've got to throw the football. They don't have another option. You could tell they took advantage of that, played great D, broke on the football, and forced the INT and put one nail in the coffin.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And they're just about out of chances. The defense can stop it one more time as the quarterback takes a knee. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. There are no secrets in conference play. They know you, you know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked as these two are in this one. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Longhorns will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So Georgia's offense will have the football first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are real. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got the first down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Bulldogs come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. He'll off one deep down the left side. Hits him inside the 20, still going. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. And the Dogs just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Reads it, fires complete. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They want to run it left here. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Off the play fake on first down to throw. With the catch, it's Williams. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Looking to throw on first down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. And the Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets it to him on the screen. Breaks into the open. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They'll go to the air. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks,
Wants to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. It's caught downfield. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be second down. Bringing the heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The Dogs are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Here's the pressure. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Looking for a man. It's Lincoln. Got his man in the middle.
I know a lot of people don't like to prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the fourth quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Bulldogs come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. The give to the back. They tried to go smash mouth on third and down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it just. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the grab. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Intercepted for the 11th time. And he's wrapped up after he... Return on the pick. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating. No matter the venue or the locale, when these two get together, you know the spirits are going to be flowing, the intensity will be high, and these two will be ready to write another chapter in their storied rivalry. Glad to have you with us from TIAA Bank Field, home of the Jaguars in the heart of Duval in Jacksonville, Florida. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Florida Gators, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is four-down territory. They'll try to sneak it. These two first met back in 1915, and for much of their histories, they've been sleeping giants. But man, when they wake up, do they wake up?
Well, two programs, obviously, with a lot of history and a lot of great players in the past, but I feel like because of the recent success of both Georgia and Florida in the last couple of decades, this is a game every year that everybody, not just in the SEC, but I think around the country, have circled because of what this game means.
Well, and it's so cool when you're a fan and you played in this game like me and Jesse both have. You can go back to a singular moment, like Run, Lindsey, Run in 1980, which was a 3rd and long on their own 7 that they converted.
Looking for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Absolutely. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Into the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Georgia! Boy, it didn't look pretty at first, but it wound up being most effective.
And that's the problem with these guys, these quarterbacks. It's not the first play you have to play. You have to play the second play and the third play because they just keep extending it and making plays. And then next thing you know, you look up and the dude's hitting his head on the goalpost.
Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. Setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Gets the back moving. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. He's got it. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Dogs, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And the Bulldogs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He wants it all. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And this one is perfect. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wide receiver comes in motion. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Here comes the heat. Takes the grab on the left. Brought down at the 31. It is a 1st down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Firing deep. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, some real edge of your seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go here for the Gators and Bulldogs. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just...
The Dogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So first down, we'll open up the final period. They're going to ride this running back.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
A strike downfield. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. Marches ahead. Touchdown, Dogs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talk about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Unloads to the wideout. He makes the catch. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Give to the back.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Looking to throw on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Florida! Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man on the outside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. To the air on 2nd down. Flips it out on the screen. Came out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. Rides the back and leaves it. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Quickly complete. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Williams. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Bully ball on third and short. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. There he goes. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He's got his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Dogs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Got the quick pass. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Motion from the wideout. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Rushes on him. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking left. He got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Georgia.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get...
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. The offense just wants to run out the clock in this half, but D still has a couple of timeouts if they want to use them. Another chapter of this rivalry in the books, and this one goes to the Dogs, who hunkered down and took out the Gators. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are and the Bulldogs come to the line on 30 short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw on third. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And the holder will place it down on the left hash, a 47-yard try coming. This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? He'll go to the sneak. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Got his man. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Dogs look to keep this drive humming. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense and seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more.
Things look great with that field position a few plays ago, but now it's 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. It's complete. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a first down of the 12. Quick handoff. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Dogs! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just give.
The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Looking to throw again. Got it set up on the outside. At the 20, he's got space. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. On first down from the 13-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fakes to grab. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Complete. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Touchdown, Georgia! Fired in from the red zone for the score. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how.
It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Unloads quickly. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Going for 6. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
And some defensive backs just have a way of...
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try a long one. That is no good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Big-time stakes as we approach the end of the season. Bowl positioning, playoff spots, all on the table, but only if you find a way to win. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll move the tight end. Rides the back on the option, the give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Finding an escape route. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Lining up from the 34 on first down. From the gun, running back gets the give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Dogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Working on the right. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. To the air on first down. He's got his man.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy complete.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the 2nd half. Out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every... I see a look of disappointment from this kicker, but that offense is happy. They'll stay out there and go for it. 4th and goal from the 4. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got his man in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Back to pass on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Georgia lining up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the fifth time today. Punt will bounce out of bounds. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. And the Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Swings it out to the flat. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Under heat, he gets rid of it. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be fourth down. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And the try is no good. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They put together a pretty good drive the last time they had it, but another missed field goal doomed that effort. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Get it out on the screen. Turning it on! That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. At this point in the game, and this crowd knows this is a huge field goal attempt. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Dogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Now lining up to snap it in the red zone. To the ground with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Power football with the run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the...
Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. The question comes, should you really hate a rival? I mean, it's such a mean, nasty word. But in the case of clean, old-fashioned hate, there's really no other choice. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former... Now facing a 3rd and long. He wants to throw it again. It's complete. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Looking for the goal line. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Well, he won't have any problem with the distance, but the angle could be a different story. So first down here as they go back to work. From the red zone, looking for a man. Got his man quickly. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Motion from the back. Gonna swing it on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Williams. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. He makes a grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it up the 16-yard line. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. Makes a man miss. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs! I can hear the defensive coordinator in the next booth yelling, "Wrap up! You have to wrap up!"
Bring your feet. 4 points of contact. You hear all those stuff from your defensive coaches. But you know what? Sometimes the guy's just better than you. He makes a play and gets in the end zone.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Dogs!
And the offense continues to run the football.
They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on third down. He'll set up to throw. A little screen to the running back. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. Is that guy's foot human? My goodness, did he hammer that ball from distance.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the...
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Fires to the right. Got his man! And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. On target over the middle. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Georgia going back to work with another first down. Makes the catch.
Nice job by the wide receiver getting open on that slant route against man coverage. He fakes like he's going to the outside. He's able to create some separation, cross his face, and then secures the catch.
Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. And he makes a grab. Defense draped all over him, and it's first and goal at the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. Looking for the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now it's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia! Things getting tough for the Jackets as the hairy dogs putting the fight into this one.
Georgia owning the Jackets, and they've owned this series, this rivalry, the hatred between the two. Right now, it's looking like that Governor's Cup going straight to the dog.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
They're looking to throw on second and short. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. The Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Quickly to the tight end. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Just keep slinging it. Fires to the right. Pulls it in. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. And the Dogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Unloads to the right. And his throw is incomplete. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Tight end now in motion. Right back up top on second and 10. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Georgia sends out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Not going. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms and all the years, coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it. And the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
They'll run it. Got a little space. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. The run to the left. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Bulldogs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the gun, the inside give. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. They'll move the wide receiver. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got it. Breaks into the open. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Dogs really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. New set of downs after the completion. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go with.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
The play action fake. On target to the left. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a 1st down. They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Williams. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. So now on comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And they'll push the We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Tom. They've done what they want in the 1st half and starting off the 2nd half in the same fashion. And
I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
They want that clock to run. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Picks up the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Dogs! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? They stretched this lead here in the 4th, and now they're closing in on their 9th win of the season. The clean, old-fashioned hate was evident, and now Georgia Tech has even more reason to hate the Dogs because the red and black come out on top. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Buffalo Bulls, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Here comes the bunch formation. Looking to pass here on second down. Running back has it on a screen now. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Quick throw caught over the middle. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. And the Bulldogs come to the line with first and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. A great catch and run for 6. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? And he runs out of bounds. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fout, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And it's a bunch formation. On third down, he drops to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. Finding space at the 20. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. And second down coming up now. Motion now from the tight end. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's looking deep here. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Georgia.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now it's third down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. It's a quick grab. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So out comes the field goal team one more time. This kicker has been busy today. He's made 3 already. And it's good right down the middle. Offense moving into a bunch formation. Shotgun formation here on third down. Pass caught. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They keep him off balance with a run. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Try and muscle for the first down. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. The Bulldogs are on the move here. The shotgun handoff here. A quick juke. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7. The offense threatening now. 1st and goal. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. 2nd and goal for the offense. Single back takes the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. They break the huddle for 3rd and goal. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd downs this drive. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. The field goal is good. And so down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. The Ducks look to keep this drive moving. They trust the running back to convert on 4th down. Now let's see if they keep feeding him here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. It's Lewis. The pass is caught. Stopped right there, but it's 1st and goal at the 5. The Ducks looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Leaning on the run game here late. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback dropping back. The receiver grabs it. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a 1st down. Well, frankly, could we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful? This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. A play action, looking to throw. He's hit just before the throw.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield, right.
Crucial stage.
Well, the offense being aggressive here, going for it on fourth down, but the defense was not having it at all. They come up with a big stop.
We'll hand it off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Quarterback keeps the football. Football comes out. The defense scoops it up. Touchdown. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the run here. Lets it go. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one.
Hey, Chris, give him credit. It was nice technique to be able to hold on for that catch and stay in bounds, but he didn't go very far.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Makes a move and breaks free. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And they'll use the ground game here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. A quick throw out left, complete. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Caught near the goal line. Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Boom. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. He's running out of time here. Using his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 2nd down after that previous play. It's a run to the left. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. 3rd down play for this offense. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. That play will move the sticks, set him up 1st down at the 42. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. There's the handoff. Tackle, but 1st down. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
That kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better. And here comes the punter onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. They finally get him down, but that's a... Good work by the return man. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. Catch is made down the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. A sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. Looking for a man. The pocket breaking down. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down with a huge play at this stage of the game. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Can't get it away. The defense has got him with a huge stop at this stage of the game. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. He's brought down, but a good effort. So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. The shotgun running play call. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. So here comes a challenging 3rd down conversion attempt for this offense, trying to keep the sticks moving and avoid making a 4th down decision. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So now the field goal team is out here trying to take the lead here in overtime. And that one's straight down the middle.
Now, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And now the defense will spend a timeout to get everybody on the same. So their excellent season comes to an end. They stumble one step short getting into that national championship game. Always stings to lose a semifinal game.
Man, what a magical